Good morning, student. This is Jamil Hussain. Today I am going to talk about how to introduce yourself. And before going into this topic of discussion, let me take a few questions from all of the students. Okay, dear students, you first bench, the first row, stand up. What's your name? Okay, good. Okay, good. You stand up. Your name? Okay, good. First of all, let me ask you a question, very simple question. What is education? What do you mean by education? Who can answer me this question, this answer? Yes, third bench, last, yeah, stand up. Yes, okay. Education is the overall development of a human being. Okay, wonderful. Yes, anybody from this row? Yes, third. Yeah, first, okay, stand up. Yes, what do you mean by education? Education is the passport for future generation. Wonderful. Anybody else? Last bench, corner, stand up. Yes. Education is the overall development of our behavior. Wonderful. Anybody else? Yes. Second last, stand up. Yep. Education, yes, education is knowledge, education is learning, all the classes, yes, from nursery to higher studies. Wonderful. Okay, students, can I clap for everybody? You have given me wonderful answers. I appreciate. Can you applaud for yourself? Wonderful. To me, education is knowing a known thing. Okay, let us start our today's discussion. I'm going to talk about how to introduce yourself, how to introduce oneself. For example, initially, you may find it is very basic, but mind it, this is very essential, very incredible to understand the importance, because when you start a new class, you would be attending any class, first of all, for the first time you will be asked, introduce yourself, tell me about yourself. You need to tell about name, and some of us feel uncomfortable while introducing ourselves. When you go to colleges, when you go to universities, you may stuck while introducing in front of your classmates. You may fail to properly introduce yourself in front of a professor. Move out of the studies. When you go to profession, maybe you are going for a job interview. In the job interview, the first and foremost question will be asked about your introduction. The interviewer will ask you, introduce yourself. Move. For example, you have got a job. You have been undertaking some of the responsibilities. Later, you have gone to programs and other engagements. At that moment, with all the professionals, you need to introduce yourself once again. And if you do not know how to navigate and introduce properly yourself in front of the mass, in front of the huge gathering, this is the question of your reputation. Okay, so I will give you a clear-cut picture of how to introduce yourself, which can help you to understand and learn throughout your life. So let me start. First, while introducing, usually we can start with the greetings. For example, we may say hi, or we say hello, or if it's morning time, you can say good morning. If it is evening's time, we can say good evening, or any kind of greetings, maybe good evening, good morning. Okay, so later it starts with your name. Try to tell your name with confidence, with pause, with less intensity. For example, while introducing myself, I will say, I am Jamil Hussain. Your name, keep it two parts. First part, repeat it twice, because when the other will listen your voice, he or she can retain it easily. So you can say Jamil, Jamil Hussain. What the other way that you can tell about yourself? You can say, my name is Jamil, Jamil Hussain. My name is Jamil, Jamil Hussain. What else? You can say, this is Jamil, Jamil Hussain. Okay. Apart from this, if you say myself, initially some of the students, they can start with myself. Mind it, do remember, if you were starting with the sentence myself, this is grammatically incorrect. You should not start introducing yourself by saying myself. Rather, if you really want to use myself, you can say like, I myself, Jamil Hussain. So we can use the word myself in between the sentences, not the initial part of the sentences. Hope you understand. So dear students, we learned various way of telling about your names. This is very important. You can say this is, you can say I am, you can say my name is, or you can say I myself. Hope this is clear. Wonderful. Is it clear? Wonderful. Now moving to, as soon as you finishes up of your name, you need to tell about where do you belong to. For example, if I will say I belong to Delhi, India. About you, you can say I belong to Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I'm from New York, United States of America. I'm from London, United Kingdom, etc. How you can say it, so again it needs to ponder upon. For example, you can say I am an inhabitant of New York City, United States of America. Or you can say I am a student of Muscat, Oman. Okay, this is one way. Other way, you can say I belong to Delhi, India. The third way, you can say I am from. So at least the three way you can tell about where do you belong to. First, I am from Delhi, India. I am an inhabitant of Delhi, India, or you can say I belong to Delhi, India. This is one way you need to tell about your location. Okay, jumping into the next. This is most essential. It will talk about your current position. For example, if I am a student or you all are a student, we need to tell about in what grade, in which grade you are studying at present. So we can say that I am a student of class 11. I am a student of class 11. Or you can say I am pursuing my 11th standard. Or you can say I am doing my plus 2 studies. Okay, this is the way that you can talk about your present educational status. Last but not the least, you can also talk about your strength. You can also talk about your weaknesses. You can talk about your hobbies and so on. Okay, before concluding the class, let me recap what we have learned. We have learned first introducing oneself by telling a small greetings and name, and there are various way of telling your names, and then you can talk about your location where you belong to, and the third, you can talk about your present educational status, and finally, if you wish, you can talk about something about your strength and weaknesses or hobbies, and you say at the end, that's all about myself. Okay, Okay, so students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the first bench, how many students? 5 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. In the first bench, there are 5 students sitting. First, number 1. Yeah, please stand up. You say 1. Okay, 1. Second, 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Second bench, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Stand up. Speak about your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, good, good, good. Carry on, carry on. Wonderful. Move on. Wonderful. Now, all. Now, all the 1. Can you stand up all the 1 in the benches? Yes. You can come and make a group. And your group will be called Group A. All the 2, please stand up. Okay. Okay. Come to this part. You will be Group B. Okay, all the 3, you can come together and you will be Group C. All the 4 come together, you will be Group D. All the 5 or 5 come together, you will be Group F. Okay, now each group, I will give you 5 minutes. You need to discuss about yourself. You need to talk about, converse in between or among your friends, and one will be the leader who will represent what we have learned in today's session, in today's class. And then one by one group A will represent, the other group will listen it properly, and if they commit any mistakes, they will rectify it. While representing about their group, they will correct it and make a better presentation. This way we will learn it. So this is all about myself. Okay, jumping towards you. Thank you. Happy learning. Keep loving English. Bye bye. Take care.